And parents sent that letter on Friday, and in summary, it was saying that the school has been on the wrong side of just too many issues. The most recent being the voluntary resignation of 2 gay teachers after the school had found out about their recent engagement to their partners. Now, for several weeks, we've been reporting about protests in support of these 2 teachers, people who believe that they were forced out because they were gay. Now, students, they've staged a walkout, sit-ins. They've also been in those protests of support, holding signs that say do the right thing and love is love. So last week, the school president, Michael Prado, put out a statement saying he wanted to shed some light on the situation. And in part, that statement reads, quote, "The 2 teachers proactively came to me in November to share their desire to marry their same-sex partner. We discussed this decision in the context of their covenant agreement, and they voluntarily resigned. I hired these teachers, and I care about them very much." However, we spoke to the attorney for the teachers, and she said they were hoping to have a dialogue, but instead the superintendent of the Archdiocese school system wanted them to leave. Now, it is important to note that religious institutions like this high school, they are exempt from laws that prevent workplace discrimination based on sexual orientation. But if we go back to that letter that was recently sent by parents, one big thing that they're calling attention to is the lack of transparency, they're saying, from the school. So they're now calling for the voluntary resignation of President Mike Prado and Principal Nancy Bradish. In the letter, it says, quote, "It's our opinion that the current administration is unable to provide the leadership needed to come out of this stronger and better than we were before." It went on to say enough damage has been done. We're also hearing about letters from other parents that are being sent with similar demands. The big thing they say in this whole situation, the clarity, the amount of clarification that's been given between the school and the Archdiocese and parents and students has just been unacceptable. And that's where this letter is really sparking out of. As of this morning, no word from the school or the Archdiocese in a response to the letter that was sent on Friday. For now, live in Burien, Callie Greenberg, King 5 News.